My daughter found my in case I die letter. I never meant for her to see it while I was still alive. Have you ever prepared for the worst, only to have it backfire completely? When my daughter Lily was born 6 years ago, I developed severe postpartum complications. 3 emergency surgeries later, I found myself facing a 50-50th chance of survival. During those terrifying nights in the hospital, I wrote letters, parrot to my newborn daughter, to my husband, to my parents' parent, just in case I didn't make it. What would I want them to know if I couldn't tell them myself? I survived, obviously, but the experience changed me. I became acutely aware of life's fragility, how quickly everything can change. So I started a tradition. Every year on Lily's birthday, I write her a new letter she'll never see burnt unless something happens to me. These aren't morbid letters. They're filled with memories from the past year, things I love about her, advice I hope she'll remember. I seal each one with the date she should open it. For Lily's 16th birthday, for Lily's wedding day, for when you become a mother, I keep them in a fireproof box in my closet, along with important documents and a letter explaining when each should be given to her. My husband knows about them. No one else does, or at least that was the plan. Last week I was spring cleaning while Lily was supposedly at her dance class. Her instructor had called in sick, so my husband brought her home early without texting me. I had the contents of my closet spread across our bedroom floor, including the letterbox. I was in the bathroom when I heard a small voice. Patchies, what's this one say? My heart stopped. Lily was sitting cross-legged on our bedroom floor, holding an unsealed letter, the one I'd written just after her birth, when I thought I might not survive the night, for Lily to read if Patches goes to heaven. She'd already opened it. The paper trembled in her small hands. I froze, unsure what to do. This particular letter contained my deepest fears and regret. That I wouldn't see her grow up, that she wouldn't remember me, that she might somehow blame herself for the complications that threatened my life. Lily, I said softly, kneeling beside her. That's a special letter Patches wrote a long time ago. Her eyes, so much like mine, were wide with confusion and fear. Are you going to heaven, Patches? No, sweetheart, not anytime soon, I hope. Then why does the letter say you are? Her voice cracked, and I realized she'd read enough to be terrified. I sat on the floor and pulled her into my lap, my mind racing to find the right words. How do you explain mortality to a 6-year-old who just found evidence her mother had prepared for death? Remember when we talked about how some people live to be very old and some don't? I started carefully. When you were born, Patches got very sick. The doctors weren't sure if I would get better. Her little fingers clutched the letter tighter. Were you scared? The question hit me hard. Yes, I was very scared. Not about heaven part, but about not seeing you grow up. So I wrote you this letter just in case, but you didn't die, she stated, her practical nature asserting itself. No, I didn't. The doctors helped me get better. But ever since then, I write you letters every year on your birthday. They're like time capsules of my love for you. She looked at the box, now understanding what it contained. Can I read them? I hesitated. They're meant for later when you are older, or if something happens to me. But what if I want to know what you think now while you are still here? She asked with a wisdom that stunned me. Her question hung in the air between us. Why was I saving all my deepest thoughts and feelings for a time when I wouldn't be around to share them? That evening after Lily went to bed, my husband found me crying at the kitchen table. I explained what had happened, how her daughter had accidentally discovered my contingency plan for death. Maybe it's not such a bad thing, he said gently. Maybe some of those words shouldn't wait. The next day I started a new tradition. Each month Lily and I write letters to each other. We read them aloud over hot chocolate on Sunday afternoons. I still keep my birthday letters in the box turned. Some things should still be saved for the future pain, but I no longer save all my important words. For after I am gone yesterday, I received my first letter from Louie in crayon. It read, Dear Patches, I am glad you didn't go to heaven when I was a baby. I would be very sad without you. I love you more than ice cream. Love, Lily. Sometimes our children teach us the lessons we most need to learn, that love shouldn't always be saved for later, and that the words we most need to say should be said today. The letter box remains in my closet, but it's no longer just for in case I die. Now it holds memories we're building together while we still can.